So now you will be able to understand how to design the text by using Bootstrap, and how to create the Bootstrap tables, and also how to create the Bootstrap lists. So what is Bootstrap typography? So that is adding some designs to the text. So typography is a feature of Bootstrap for styling and formatting the text content. So if we have some text in our web pages, so we can add the stylings and formatting to our text by using this Bootstrap. So this typography can be used to create headings, subheadings, text and paragraph font colors, lists, and other inline elements. So, and this typography provides some classes like text muted. So, text muted, it is used for text color. Text muted fades the text. Say, for example, if there is any one line, so that can be faded by using this text muted class. So we have one more class, display class. So it works similar to the headings. And mark, it is used to highlight the text. And small class, it is used to create the secondary subheadings. Block quote, so again it is used to quote the content. So and similar way we can use the uppercase classes, lowercase classes, capitalized classes to make the contents capitalized or lowercase. So now we'll discuss these classes with examples. So first we will go to the text muted. So now, so we have this mute example. So I just run all the examples so that you can understand this typography effectively. So mute.html. So now you can observe this. So here we have two lines of code. So one is normal text and one more is muted text. So here you can observe the difference. The muted text is faded. Muted text is faded. So if we want to fade the text, we can use this text muted class. So just to open that code. So here, so I'm just using this class text muted. So first I have to link this Bootstrap. After linking the Bootstrap, so I can use this class text muted, so that this whatever the contents I provide inside this paragraph will be faded. So this is about this text muted class. So and similar way we have headings. Headings ranges from H1 to H6. So here the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. So the sizes also are provided in the pixels. So this effectiveness we can add it in our web pages. We can use the headings also. So this is one way of formatting the text by using Bootstrap. So this is container layout. So container layout is nothing but all the contents will come under this one container. So this is I am adding this H1 to H6. So after listing this, after linking this Bootstrap, so how this H1 to H6 headings will behave on the web page. So this is the sizes that are provided according to the Bootstrap, starting from H1 to H6. This is about the headings. So we can use it in our web pages. So and next we have one more class, display. So display is also like headings. So here display class is provided in the typography. The display also will range from 1 to 6. So now the class name I am giving as display 6. So I can make it as 2, or I can make it as 3, I can make it as 4. So just like headings, it will display. So let's display all the 6 headings. So now we can use up to 6. So display 2, display 3, display 4, display 5, display 6. So this display class is also provided. So now you can observe this. So here starting from 6, starting from 1 to 6. So this is the effectiveness. So we can add this display in our web pages. So if you want, so we can use it just like headings H1 to H6. But here the class we have to use as display 1. So it will make the effects here. So H6, H1, H2 like that, display 1, display 2, display 3, display 4, display 5, display 6. So up to 6 classes we can use it in our web pages. So this is one. And one more we have is mark. So all these classes are examples of typography, that is formatting the text, mark.html. So here you can see this eyelet. So the eyelet is marked. So that like this. So whenever in our textbooks by using the marker pens, we mark the text important lines. So in the similar way, we can mark the text. So that is using the mark class. So here you can see the code here. So if you want to highlight this, so just use this mark tag. So this is provided in the Bootstrap. So automatically this will be highlighted on the web page. So this is one more example. So how to mark the text. So these are the classes. So and we have small. So what is small? So like suppose small class is used to provide the subheadings. So we have a headings like lighter secondary text. Under this heading, we have to provide the subheadings. So that is similar way H1 secondary text, H2 is the heading, and secondary text is the subheading. So this can be obtained by using the small tag. So we can use this small also. So here small example. So here inside this headings, so if we want the subheadings, so we can use this small tag. So like up to H6 we can use this small tag. So this provides the heading and this provides the subheading. So like this. So this is H1 text and this is small. Small will adapt to the heading. So this small must be used in this heading tags. So this provides the subheadings. To provide the subheading, so we can use this small tag in our web page. So this is about small. So and again we have this a block quote. So what is block quote? So now we execute that program. Example. So block quote dot html. Say for example, whenever we are designing a web pages, so and we want to import the contents of other web pages in our page. So now I am getting this for 50 years WWF has been protecting the feature of nature. So like this. So this content I am getting from this WWF's website. So whenever we want to display the contents of other sources in our web pages, so we can display that in a particular format. So this format can be obtained by using this block quotes. So here you observe this content. So this looks different. This is not normal compared to this the original text on the web page. So this is inside this a block quote class. So it looks different. So the visibility is different. So that we can provide that. So whenever we are importing some contents from the other web pages, so that must be included. We can include that text under this block quote. So automatically the effectiveness will be like this. So easily we can identify the text from other website. So here in this block quote, so we can add the footer also. Footer, so from which website you took this content. So the content must be in paragraph. So and we can add this footer inside this block quote. So this is also one way of designing our web pages using the block quote. So these are some of the classes so that comes under this typography. So next is emphasis classes. So emphasis classes, it provides some different colors to our content. So this emphasis classes, we have text warning, text error, text info, text success. So all these classes will provide the different colors to our web pages. Say now example, I take this contextual. So I have the code contextual .html. So now you can observe this. So each line is having some different colors. Each line is having the different colors. So this we call it as emphasis classes. Emphasis classes. So emphasis classes, we have text muted, text primary, text success, text info, text warning, text danger. So these are the emphasis classes that provide some different colors to the text. So this is the output of this contextual colors, or we can call it as emphasis classes. So we have around 6 emphasis classes. So and we can use these classes for our paragraphs. So whenever we have more than 1 or 2 paragraphs, so easily we can add this content emphasis classes and make each content look differently. So it is not a very, so it is very easy to understand and it is simply visible. So this makes our website look good. So that can be obtained by using this emphasis classes. So we can use the 6 classes for the paragraphs to look different on our web pages. So this is about the emphasis classes. Each class have some different CSS and it provides the different colors for the paragraphs. So and next we have abbreviations. So what is abbreviations? So abbreviations, say for example, whenever we are designing the web pages, so here we can give some abbreviations also in our websites by using this ABBR tag. So this provides abbreviations for or acronyms like www or HTTP. So whenever we give this HTTP, we can provide the abbreviations like the hypertext. So this is HTTP like or HTML hypertext markup language. So like that, for any keywords, we can provide the abbreviations. So the tag is like this: abbreviation title is equal to so real simple syndication for RSS. So how this abbreviations works? So just this RSS will appear on the web page. So if I move cursor on this, so automatically it will show real simple syndication. So now just we will go to one example. So here we have this abbr.html. So now I listed who. So what is who? So if I move a cursor on this, so automatically it will show the abbreviation. So World Health Organization. So if I move out of the cursor, the abbreviations will remove. So if I move over that, so it will show the abbreviation. So this abbreviations can be obtained by using this Bootstrap. So first we have to write this tag, abbreviation tag. So and inside the abbreviation tag, we have to use this World Health Organization. Suppose so you are using HTML. So HTML is so hypertext markup language. So hypertext markup language. First I have to give this title. So after providing the title, so I can write this short form here. So that is HTML. So I'm using the short form. So and once I move the cursor on this HTML, so I will get this whatever I provide in this title. So that will be provided for this HTML. So now just refresh this. So now the abbreviation elements will have some dotted line underlining. So and if I move the cursor on that, so whatever I provided in the title, that will be displayed. So now here you can observe so hypertext markup language. So like this, for any words we can provide. So if there are some important keywords in our web page, so and we cannot write the full forums, so instead of that we can just use this short words, short keywords. So once I move the cursor on that, I can show them the full abbreviation. So that is also available in this Bootstrap, the abbreviations. So and next is lists. So what are lists? So in this Bootstrap, we have ordered list and unordered list. So ordered, unordered list. So here we have listed the output also. So if I use this UL, it stands for unordered list. So the output for the unordered list will be this. So bullet points. So if I go for this ordered list, so I will get this output as 1, 2, 3. So like this, whenever we have some headings or important points, so we can make that as a list. So here list provides li will list the contents, and if you want to make that list unordered or ordered, we can use this ul or ol. So ul stands for unordered list and ol stands for ordered list. So here this is about this list. So whenever we use this unordered list, bullet points will be provided. So whenever we use the ordered list tags, ordered list is OL. So for the ordered list, it will give the numbers. So like 1, 2, 3, like that. So now we'll discuss the examples here. So now list 1. List. So I have the example for list1.html. So this is the basic list. So it is not an ordered list or an unordered list. So it is just a basic list. I am listing the values. So next, if I go for ordered or unordered, list2.html. So now you can observe the difference here. So unordered list, I am providing the bullet points. So automatically the Bootstrap will provide this bullet points for the unordered list. For the ordered list, it provides the numbers. So again, we can provide the nesting also available. So nesting of the list can also be done. So this ordered list and unordered list. So how to use this? So just we have to follow this tags. So for unordered list, so use UL. So under this, I can list products, homes. Suppose under products, if you want the nesting, so again you can nest So gadgets and accessories. So and above again about us and contact. So this is unordered list. So again for the ordered list I am using this OL. So lists are of three types in Bootstrap. So there are three types of lists in Bootstrap. One is ordered and unordered. So unordered list will provide the bullet points. So and unordered lists can be created by using UL tags. So and ordered list will provide the numbers for the list items. So and this ordered list can be created by using OL tag. OL tag OL tag will provide this ordered list. So and one more example is definition list. There are three types of lists in this Bootstrap. So list3.html. So again here we have this inline unordered list. Suppose all the values, all the items should be displayed in the same line. If I want to display all the values in the same line, so I can use this inline unordered list. So here, so list 3. So inline. So if I use the class list inline, all the items will come under this one line. Suppose if I go for ordered, so this is unordered inline. So inline will add all the items in one line. Suppose if I go for unordered list, so this is unordered. If I go for ordered list, OL, so just use OL. OL can be used for ordered list. So now if I refresh this, so in this inline, so we will not get the numbers, even though if we use this ordered or unordered list. So that is inline, ordered or unordered list. Inline is works as all the contents will be added in the same line instead of taking to the next line. If you want all the products in the same line, all the list items in the same line, so we can use this class list inline. All the items will be in the same line. So this is, and one more important is definition list. So definition list is, the first there will be an keyword and we provide the definition. So there will be a keyword and there we provide the definition. So again for this we divide the web page into two columns. The first column will take the 3 cells or 4 cells. So if the first column takes 4 cells, the second column, the definition will take 8 cells. 8 cells. So and the definition keyword will be bolded, and the text will be normal. Definition will be normal, keyword will be bolded. So this we call it as definition list. Definition list. So whenever we want to define some words in our web pages, so we can go for this definition list. So how to create this definition list? So again, definition list. So we want two columns. We want two columns. So the first column will take 3 cells. Second column will take 9 cells. So because the definition we want more size. So and here we are providing 3 cells, and for definition 9 cells. So and these are important: DL, DT, DD. So this is definition link and definition term and definition description. So there are 3 tags: definition list. Under this definition list, we have to use this definition term. For this definition term, we have to use this DD. DD is definition description. List, term, description. So DT, so it will be highlighted. And description, that is DD tag, it will be normal. It will be normal. So like this, we can keep on adding the elements, definition elements in our web pages. So user agent, what is user agent? What is client side scripting? What is documentary tree? So like this. So again, if I want to add one more definition, so just first I have to use the definition term. The definition term is DT. So definition term. So and I am assigning 3 columns for this. Out of 12 columns, I am assigning the 3 columns. So and here I can use bootstrap. I want to define the word bootstrap. So now after this term, I want to add the description. So description is for DD, that is definition description. So what is bootstrap? So bootstrap is a front-end framework. Front-end framework. Front-end framework. So now I added one definition term under this using this DT tag and definition description. Suppose if you don't want 3 columns, so you can reduce it to 2 or 3. So now if I refresh this, one more definition term is added. Bootstrap is the definition term, and Bootstrap is a front-end framework. So like this, we can keep on provide this definition list. So if you don't want 3 columns, so you can reduce it to 2 columns, and description will take 10 columns out of 12. So this is, we'll make it 10. So 2. So that 12 columns can be divided. So based on our requirement. So which column should take how many cells? So now we provided 2 columns and the remaining 10 columns are used for this definition description. So like this, we can use this. So this is about the lists. So lists, there are 3 important lists in Bootstrap. So ordered list. So ordered list can be created by using the OL and it will provide the numbers. So again, unordered list. So unordered list can be created by using UL and LI listing the elements. So nesting is also provided. We can use the nesting within an element. So and for unordered, we use this bullet points. And for definition list, so that is by using DT. First we have to use the DL for definition list, and DT stands for definition term, and DD stands for definition description. So like this, we can create the definition list. So this is about the 3 types of lists in Bootstrap.